Hello, people. It's never a foul. It's your boy Mo. It's another day, another game week with one game left, but lots of drama, a lot of things happening. Spurs, Chelsea, Man United, lost 4-0, City, easy win. But it is this time. It's Premier League Chronicles. It is myself, Kas in the background, Daps. We'll talk about all the games, we'll analyze them. We'll give you what you want. We'll give you our controversial opinions. We'll have Kas to talk about Man United. We'll have Daps to talk about City, but also we'll see what the two sides of Manchester think about each other. But you know what time it is. Before we go anywhere else, it is one thing. It's intro time. Thank you for everybody that is here with us already. We got people. Please hit the like button if you just joined. I'm going to go through some comments and see who's here with us. Solo MCFC. Thank you so much, Daniel. Box Gunner is here. Monday Madness. Yes. Zohaib. Thank you so much, Raheem. I see the regulars. Sid, always here. Thank you so much, Ilyas, Pac-Man. But without further ado, I'm bringing my friend. He's mostly my co-host most of the time. It is the one and only, the emotional Manchester United fan, but also reasonable. It is Kas. Is right here.
Call me emotional.
It's got kind of emotional after the game.
Aye. That's like any other fan, man. Every fan gets emotional. Win, lose, maybe not too much draw, but unless you're a Chelsea fan. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Big up anyone that's here. And yeah, can't wait to talk about the other games.
Yeah. But the other guy is here. I haven't done a stream with him for a week. I missed him so much. I smiled when I saw his face with us. But it is also Mr. Daps.
Hey, Kas, you are emotional, though.
So what?
You're emotional.
It's not a shame, bro. It's not a shame.
No. And it's not just after football. You're emotional in the morning. You're emotional in the evening. You're Mr. Emotional. There's nothing wrong with being emotional. In other countries, it's called passionate.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
But yeah, listen, but first and foremost, let me thank both of you guys for holding it down while I've been up north. Mo, what have you done? God, you've done quite a few shows. You did Saturday night. You did the Chelsea preview, both of them sensational shows. I did watch both of them from my hotel room and from my sister's. She thought I was a bit antisocial, but I explained, listen, I've got to support the team. And then Kas, for going live, I know it wasn't easy. I was thinking you were going to not go live, but for going live after that performance.
That shit show.
I mean, I was with my brother-in-law, who's a Scouser.
So you both loving each other that time?
Yeah, I mean...
You bonded?
Yeah, we very briefly bonded. When I got there Saturday morning, because I drove up Friday night, stopped Saturday morning. People, please smash a like. And the first thing he said to me when I walked in his house is like, so Bournemouth, sticky one for you, right? I'm thinking maybe a 2-0 Bournemouth or something like that. But you know what it is, yeah? You'd think that's banter, but slyly, that is what he's like. Every season for the past... Like, before Liverpool won the league, every single season, he's like, this is our season. Every single season. He is one of those Liverpool fans. But, we enjoyed the United meltdown. I enjoyed the United meltdown. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
It was fun, though. I'm sorry.
Gio, by the way, Mo's Inter Worldwide. It's literally in the description if you want to go check out Mo, man. Yeah. So Mo's Inter Worldwide. You'll see some absolutely amazing...
Did you see what he did then? If you want to go and check out Mo, man.
Oh yeah.
What?
If you want to go check out Mo, then you want to see his watch-alongs, his watch-alongs on Inter Worldwide. Honestly, you do.
I need to see some more Mo watch-alongs. They're passionate of like a South American. I know you're not South American, by the way, Mo, but I'm just waiting. I haven't seen a goal yet because I need to see a goal to get the goal.
Have you not seen the Lukaku one?
No.
Forget Lukaku. I'm going to show you something.
Okay,
guys.
So I just want to thank both of you for ultimately doing some great work over the weekend. So thank you, man.
I'm gonna show you something, guys. It's gonna be wild. But anyway, you guys keep talking about. I'm not sure where to dude this week. Okay,
I think I
let
know
me
exactly
tell you,
where to
man. You
start.
know how many hours I watched the Premier League this week? I promise you. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning on Saturday, and I got off the football thing at 5 from 6:30 to 5, watching football or talking about football.
Sounds
Okay.
like the perfect. Sounds like the perfect Saturday to me.
Yeah, not for the wife though. Not for the
Yeah,
wife.
I mean that's the beauty of my situation now.
I mean, like if you was gonna be, he's either gonna be sleeping and watching football, or watching football and watching football throughout the day. So what's the difference?
No, but when there's when there's a wife involved, it's very different, man. If there's more, that it confuses them if there's more than one game, because they're like, hold on, but you can't support more than one team, so why do you need to watch more than one game? Especially when there's cleaning to do, there's shopping to do, there's more cleaning to do, and if you've done all the cleaning, they'll find some more cleaning for you to do. And listen, I'm sure there's also some husbands out there that do the same thing to you female football supporters, just to make it clear. I am not
Probably.
Yeah. So check this out. If you haven't checked this yet, so this is gonna be wild. Okay, it's just it's a second of thing, but check this out.
This is the most special.
I can tell by the beautiful graphics.
Side. Here we go. Barella cross. And it's a goal! It's Daniel Dumfries! And it's Daniel Dumfries! It's Daniel Dumfries! For what is the 94th minute? Let's go! Let's go! The execution. Barella from
He looks like he's about to cry.
Here we go. Barella cross. Yeah, man.
Were you happy?
I don't know how to. Can I stop the screen now?
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Anyway,
well,
that's
what I need.
90 first game of the season, 94th minute, 2-1 corner, and it's the last minute of the injury time, man. It was so stressful.
I need one of those watch-alongs where it is the last minute winner, because a lot whenever I've done watch-alongs, when we've scored, it's been like too early in the game for me to get up and celebrate, because I'm thinking I can't celebrate too much. It's one of them ones like, yes, but I don't want to do much more than that, because if I do much more than that, this is going to get clipped up. So I'm just going to go yes.
You know, the only thing that gets me like that, like Mo, is World Cup and Euros. I go mental. Like I get headaches. Literally.
Oh, I'm not going to lie.
I love it.
You should try Premier League winning goals. It's pretty special.
Premier League winning goals.
Didn't they have one? Oh, they have. Hey, Dabs. I'm sorry. They have a better one. They have a Champions League one in '99. That was a better one.
But Kas wasn't.
Yeah, but you got to remember as well. Man United are always the team to come back last minute and get a goal in 30
No, they're not anymore.
No, they're
not anymore.
Not anymore. But City don't know what a winning goal is, because you lot are busy winning like 2-3-0 in the first half, so you don't know what a winning goal is. 1-1.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Bro,
you've already won.
Hold on.
Talking about one of the most
93-20, bro. The most
goal.
Last season, Gundogan, Vincent Kompany, Leicester, Paul Dickoff, Gillingham.
Yeah, but you're saying back in the day, bro. You're saying I'm talking about now, bro. You're too busy spanking 3 0.
Just last year.
Last season, Gundogan last season.
Allow it, man. Yeah, we can say the same thing. There was a couple of them as well at Man United, weirdly enough, like Ronaldo last minute and that.
A long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. But anyways, I know where to start. I think I know where to start. It's the battle of Fat Frank and obviously Steven Gerrard, I think.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I don't think Everton looked too bad, but did you hear about Diego Carlos? He's out for half a year.
Wow.
Half a season, a new signing. Now they got to go sign another new centre-back.
Wow. Half a year.
Mm-hmm.
What was that from that game, or was it?
I don't think he started that game as a goal. I think it must have been during training or something like that.
Wow. Oh, they're the ones you don't want, do you? They're the one the board don't want.
Nah, you just spent a bunch of money.
For the guy, because now the World Cup is done for him as well.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, how old is he?
He's young. He is.
He's young. It's not.
He's 20. No, he's not young.
He's not young.
29. No, he's not. I thought he was 23. No, he's 29.
That's even worse then. That could have potentially.
I thought he was young.
Me too,
Oh,
because he's been probably in the scene for a while. This is why.
Yeah, but he only popped up on the scene really last couple seasons or so with Sevilla, if I'm being honest. So he came at the
Some
peak
might
of his.
say burst on the scene.
Oh yeah, England's youngest cap defender or something like that. Oh, I don't know. Or
Right, so
whatever he
we'll
said.
talk on that. I mean, the one thing I'd take from that is, well done, well done, Everton. You got a goal. The only thing is, it
But
was
guess
an own
what?
goal. It was
It's
an own goal by the player that used to play for you. But I mean, look, Gordon scored. Obviously, that was chalked off. But I think it highlights the issue. Like,
Gordon
you know
didn't
what,
score
like,
that game.
yeah, he did, but he got chalked off.
Oh,
That was
was that in
offside.
the first half? Offside in the first half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, I made it too strong again, Kas.
Oh my God! Pause. Super pause. Wow.
What? Oh God, what I was doing? All right,
nah, he's caught red-handed at 10-minute 30.
No, you know what I meant, just to explain, people, what I meant is I've put too much orange cordial in this. Okay, right. So one thing I'd also take from the Digny goal is he was exactly where, when he scored that, he was exactly where an Everton striker should have been.
Yeah.
Like if Calvert-Lewin was on the pitch, that probably wouldn't have been an own goal. That probably would have been.
I reckon they win that game. I reckon they actually win that game with Calvert-Lewin up front. If I'm being totally honest, because why it will change the whole dynamic of the game. Someone to hold up the ball, someone that's a bit better in the air as well. Like Everton wasn't shy away from shooting either. They had like a good. I remember that first half. They had like loads of shots. I'm not saying they're all on target, but it was pretty even in terms of that. It's just that Aston Villa had the home crowd, I reckon.
Was that one of the games you watched, Mo?
Yes. So my notes are, which is what I thought. Very scrappy game the first 30 minutes. Two managers that had no idea what to do in football. They just putting players out with no plan and nothing is going for anybody. Conor Cody played well. This is my note. He made a difference in the defense of Everton. But Danny Ings, that's the quality you get with someone like Danny Ings, left foot, first touch, and then he dribbled inside, and then that shot was like connected really well. But that's the difference, right? Imagine Danny Ings playing for Lampard at Everton, and which is what Kas is talking about.
Yeah.
And it was just back to back. Coutinho got injured, by the way. We don't know how long he's going to be out. That's a big loss for them. I think it's a hamstring thing, which is going to be, I think that's what he was holding. And we know that Coutinho is an injury prone in the last 2 years. But then, to be honest, it's, both teams didn't look good. I know that people want to have the narrative that Aston Villa, maybe not you, Daps, but a lot of people want Aston Villa because of the signings they did, because of the excitement in the squad. They want them to look good, like they want Aston Villa to go back to where they were. But I thought that this team was not great. I think this Everton, they really, if they don't sign a striker, they might get relegated. They really do. Yeah. Frank Lampard has to get sacked. If they continue 2-3 games like this is unacceptable.
But hold on. Can I just throw this out there? If they were to get a striker, do you think that would make the difference and that Frank Lampard then wouldn't have to get the sack?
No, it depends, because they're very, very bad in the build-up play. The team is terrible in the build-up play. They rely, as Kas said, they rely so much on Gordon being the difference maker. And at the moment, I thought Newcastle offered 40 million for him or something, or it was Chelsea offered 40 million for him and the bid got rejected. But that means the bid only can go higher, right? Yesterday, they offered 40 million. The bid can go. So imagine if Gordon leaves. Who's playing for this team?
I can't see that. They'll reject a 40 million bid. I don't think they can go too. I don't think Chelsea really have the budget to go too high. And why I know that as well is because they don't want to spend 30 million on Aubameyang, 30 million euros. So that's like what 20. That's what it was quoted today. I don't know how much that is off the bat in pounds, 25, 26 or something like that. They probably want him on the cheap. They want probably that. They'll give like 10, 50 million, which kind of tells me that they got a certain budget for the striker and they got a certain budget for the winger, and they are looking at two attackers. Then that goes to show what Chelsea's trying to do. But on the terms of Everton, they really need another striker. Solomon Rondon ain't going to be that guy. And also, this
It was
whole
a joke
Steven,
when he came on.
this whole like Gordon. This is anyways. But I did like Dwight McNeil and Damari Gray. But that's where I feel like they're better. Better as not high wingers, maybe a little bit further backwards. Connect with the I think Lampard went with the 3 at the back. 3 at the back, 4 in the midfield, and he had Tarkowski out wide. Like, why have you got Tarkowski out wide? I mean, Connor Cody is more suited to that because he's played in a back 3, but I'd rather, I get he's really slow, but Tarkowski's not a back 3 defender for me. And also on top of that, Gerrard with this 4-4, this diamond he has going on in the middle, it didn't work in pre-season, and it's not working right now against the shit Everton, even though they had Iwobi and Decore in the middle, which performed quite well, to be fair. Iwobi seems all right in the middle. Like, seriously, guys in the comments, like, tell me if I'm wrong. Iwobi was batting up that middle of the pitch a little bit, getting other than the scrappiness. But this 4-4, as soon as they changed, when he went out wide, when Coutinho got injured, that's when Aston Villa started coming alive with the wingers.
To be honest with you, the 2 managers are not, they didn't plan for the game well. The game, I'm like, I woke up early and then I was like, I regretted waking up for this game. I could have watched the highlight. But anyway, this game, from what I took from this game is Everton need to sort out the striker thing, and they have 0 bench for the wingers. Like, this is their starting 11 is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, there is nothing else on the bench that can make any difference, right? Calvert-Lewin is injured, which I'm not convinced. But Aston Villa, they have a squad, man. They have like a really good squad. They should be playing better. Hopefully, there will be. They will have something going on. But if Coutinho's injured, this guy Kamara was so good as well. McGinn is good. Danny Ings is good. I like Wilkins. For me, is someone who has to start. To be honest, he's very good.
I thought they could go with a potential like. See, Danny Ings. I think he's that good. He could literally play just a bit deeper if he really wanted to. He can play a little bit deeper. I think Watkins is. It's like this. So you could have literally. This is where your coaching comes into place. Do you remember like Milan used to have like the Christmas tree kind of formation? Their wingers weren't tucked out, but they were more inside. But then their 3 was split like across the pitch with Seedorf and whatnot in his latest career, like the Christmas tree formation like that. Because then you got your inside forward, your Danny Ings and Watkins, your inside, you got your guy that can create, and then you need another one. Buendia, I think, is very good for that role. But on that note, I don't know if they got the midfielders that can really cope, but they could, but I don't think Gerrard's got the minerals to be doing that sort of thing. But I agree with you. Like, I feel like Watkins needs to, depends on what defense you got. See, if you got back 3, you need a winger, you need a striker that's going to get in behind. Unless you've really got that much of a striker like Danny Ings. Don't get me wrong, he's great, but he's not going to pull out a defender too much. He didn't really do that in the first. Like, you know what I mean? If you're going to be a false 9 in the back 3, you got to do what Pep does and drag them out. But you have to have 2 advanced 8s making sure they get over. You had Kamara and McGinn on the pitch. They're not doing that. So on that note, you only got Ramsey. So it's a bit hard to kind of grasp what is going on with the tactical aspect of Aston Villa. Who's think they're still finishing 6th this season somehow?
Bro, honestly, this is when I say about Liverpool fans, stop putting this pressure on Gerrard. This is exactly what I mean. There's no right. So if he's putting, I hope you said to him, why are you putting them above Man United? And this is coming from a City fan. No, I didn't. No. But bro, I'll be honest. What has he seen from Villa to think that Villa can finish?
Gerrard, get it.
No, of course, bro. But that's what I'm saying. This isn't. Look, me as a City fan, that's like me coming out and going, listen, Burnley are going to get promoted this season, and next season they're going to finish in the top 6. Why? Well, because Vincent Kompany manages them.
Actually,
so why not?
I want to give you some. I want to give you some what's it called,
and I need to see the context to it. I would have rather said, well, like, did he then go on to say because Gerrard at Rangers performed really well, they went unbeaten? Did he give any context, or was that just no, Steven Gerrard?
Yeah, and by the way,
and
if you didn't know, just inshallah, yeah. What's it called? So Kompany actually in his first game, I believe he lost. I think he lost his first game as well. So I just wanted to put it out. He lost. Did he lose or did he lose or did he
won
draw?
their first game, mate, didn't they? And then they drew at the weekend.
No, that's it. They won against Huddersfield. They drew against Luton Town. I remember that 1-1 result. And then they lost against Watford. That's it. That's why I got it the wrong way
Oh,
around.
well, I mean, listen, losing against Watford isn't necessarily.
It's not a bad thing. They're always going to do good.
Watford have taken 7 from 9 so far. So Watford.
I mean, my dad's a very happy man. Like, he supports Millwall, and yeah, they're 4th in the league.
Keep them away. Listen, people, keep Millwall away from the Premier League. Keep them away.
That would be. I would love to see if Millwall could get promoted just before my dad gets a lot older and obviously passes his time before he could actually see them in the Premier League. But they got close last year to getting promoted. They're getting better every year, weirdly enough. So I don't know if there's some funds or a great manager. But anyways, long story short, Company's doing well. Actually, because if you go watch the Watford game, it was a tight-knit game, you know.
Do you think Burnley, when they come back, they will not be as bad? They're not going to be as bad as it's. I think it's Sean Dyche's problem. But anyway,
do you know why they're not coming back? It's because of it was hard enough for them to get into the Premier League. Sean Dyche has been in that team for a long time. Burnley's funds compared to a QPR. Who else is there? A QPR, a Watford, and that. It's so hard to get out of the Championship, man.
But it's not just that. People have to understand as well that there's been a Premier League Northern team, and there's been a Championship Northern team, right? If you're a Championship Northern team, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. The crowds aren't the same as Look, London has the beauty that it's the capital of England.
Yeah,
they're always going to get bums on the seats. It doesn't matter if they're playing whatever. It's harder being a team like Burnley. Yeah, Northern Manchester. Well. Northern Manchester's not the most privileged of areas, and I mean same for kind of the northeast as well, and some of the northwest. So I think it's relevant. I think that's why they've got Company in, and maybe that's why Company's going for a lot of loans and things like that. But anyway, let's get back to Premier League.
Yeah. So, hold on. Stop the Premier League, guys. 80 of you here.
FA, stop the Premier League.
Likes.
Why are you pointing at me?
We're gonna stop the Premier League if you don't hit that like. I'm sure there's 40 of you that haven't hit the like yet. Please do. Again, if you're on your phone and you have the live chat and you can't find the like button, it's underneath that. You have to close it, hit the like, and then hit live chat again. It's easy, free, and it's free. Everyone, just hit the like button. Help us. I want this to reach 80 in the next 10 minutes, please.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be nice. Nice.
Now,
are you right, Bailey, as well? You're right, Bailey. Company. I did Burnley. If you actually got a glimpse of the Burnley Watford game, they are actually trying to change the whole dynamic and everything. And I like to see that. To be fair,
the fact is, he's been playing under Pep, and there's things that come out in interviews that don't come out until. And unless you're a City fan and really deep interviews, and so, for example, there's a Foden interview where he spoke about how Silva was his mentor and how much he misses David Silva. It's never really been spoke about in proper media outlets, because it's on City. Apparently, no one cares about us. So then there's another one where Company and Pep, you'd never necessarily say they had an amazing relationship. Like, it was never really shown. But
probably more professional, though.
Yeah, 100%. But Company has spoke on how much Pep influenced him on because if you think when Pep joined City, it was kind of towards the twilight years of Company's.
It was later years, yeah.
But he said that it was Pep that made him convinced to go into management and has kind of thought about. He taught him a different way of playing football, and that is what he's trying to do now. Look, the other thing is, if he wants a City job ever in his lifetime as a manager, he'd better get used to playing good football. Otherwise, he ain't going to be coming anywhere. But right. So, what else do we need to talk on? What isn't fair? I don't know what he's gone to get. I have no idea.
Someone is asking me how I watch too many games. Bailey's asking me. I just put screens on, man. One laptop, and then I connect
4 screens. 4 screens.
Just 4 screens. It's fine.
So we spoke on Villa Everton.
Do you wanna talk about City at all? Because me and you haven't talked.
Let's talk about City, man.
Is anybody
very happy to talk about City?
I'm freaking watching the game. You remember when I told you boring? You remember when I told you that watching City as a neutral is kind of hard sometimes, especially for these small games.
Surprising me for someone like you.
Before I go that, as my Uncle Sharma here, this is one of the best. He helped me a lot to get on the scene for Inter. He is one of the best Inter English speaking YouTubers out there. Thank you so much, Sharma, for being here with us. Companies comment on he's all into interviews and stuff like this as well. Companies comment on Pep remind me of how Pirlo spoke about how Conte inspired him to get into Conte. I want to convince
Pirlo. Man.
Huh?
Oh, what a player Pirlo was.
Yeah. So it's kind of the same. Sometimes you play for a coach, and then the coach tells you, like, yeah, you know, what is he wearing?
He's changed into that's the Cantona shirt. That one.
Yeah,
that is the Cantona.
Are we doing? We're doing retro today.
Well, you're wearing black. You're wearing black. You got blue. You got yellow, green, and I thought, let me just go black.
So please smash a like for Here Come the Man in Black.
Yeah. We're talking about City.
That was a great movie in this day. You know.
Listen, did your kid enjoy the game first? That's the first and foremost.
I mean, let's get it out the way now. Listen. The thing is, I love her so. I love her so much because she did it for me. She knew I really wanted her to come to a City game. She was so not on it. Like, I think the heat didn't help how hot it was, and there was no shade. We were in the front row. We got there early, and she was wanting to walk around and pretend to be. She basically wanted to vlog for the day. Right. We went in the shop. She could not find a kit she liked. She found one goalkeeper, purplish goalkeeper top. She's like, I want that one. I'm like, they don't do it in short sleeves. She's like, well, I don't want one then. And she literally didn't want anything. So I was like, all right, cool. But you know, she got involved. She started dancing, and we were by the aisle, so she had a little dance in the middle of the game. The ball. She do you know what she said that was lovely? Because I was having to teach her the rules of football while we were watching it, right? And she's like, why are they cheering now? Was there another goal? I'm like, no. Then she's like, so why are they cheering? But she turned to me about 2/3 of the way through and said, Daddy, I've never seen so many happy people in one place in all my life. She goes, I want to go.
I can so imagine her what's actually saying that as well, Daps, you know, like just from
because that's all she loves happiness, and she's like, I just want to run on the pitch, grab the ball, and put the ball in the back of the net again, see everyone, and she was just going, everything's blue. All I can see is blue.
Imagine you be both supporting Man United. I wonder what she'd say there.
She wouldn't be so happy. But no, she did enjoy elements of it. She enjoyed being in Manchester. She enjoyed seeing her cousins, and she said maybe when she's older she'll come again. The ball. Proper, I've actually got the footage. I'll send it to you. Like, there's a deflection. The ball went spinning in the air and it bounced so far away from us. But because of the spin, I thought that's coming right in our direction. Yeah, and I'm kind of filming it until the ball started spinning towards us. And then I didn't stop recording, but I had to kind of put the phone down to block my daughter's head from it whacking into her. But yeah, we had great seats.
I piss off you.
And you know what? It's nice to sit opposite the South Stand and get to see the South Stand in all its glory, like full. The whole stadium was rocking, and yeah, it was nice to sit.
Was it sold out?
Yeah, sold out, bro. Sold out, fully sold out. But most league games are for you can pull them faces. Most league games I think pretty much every league game for Man City is because it's season tickets. It's the other competitions. It's the Carabao Cup on a Wednesday night Carabao Cup Wednesday night in October, it might not sell out. But that's because, again, north of England, there's not tourists. Like, I guarantee you, most Carabao Cup games at the Emirates, has got tourists.
It doesn't always get sold out, to be fair. A lot of the Premier League doesn't sell out with cup games.
I went to Etihad and I went to Tottenham. There were way more tourists at the Tottenham Stadium than the Etihad.
It's London. It's because it's London. It's natural.
Yeah, it's London.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I was sitting in seats. Everybody around me, most of them were tourists. And the season ticket holders, when they came, they said, "Yeah, all of us sell our tickets. They resell their tickets. There is an outlet that you can sell your ticket if you're a season ticket holder on the official website."
City. No, same at City.
And they would sell the tickets because you know how much would they sell for? £90.
Oh wow,
that's mad. That was mad.
Is that Sergio Gomez's number? 21.
I don't know. To be honest. Is that what it's going to?
But anyway,
they haven't announced it officially yet, have they?
No, they haven't. I want to clear something out. Bilal, thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. I want to, for the last time, I'm gonna clear my name for me, it's not boring in terms of they play beautiful football, City, the movement and everything is enjoyable. It's not boring. It's kind of expected. For me, I like excitement. I like like Man United were not expected to lose 4-0. The Spurs and Chelsea game, you didn't expect that to happen, but you didn't
I
expect
did.
what happened to happen. No, what I mean, I predicted a draw, but you didn't expect to see the
I said
fight, all the
I
stuff,
said 2-2.
hair pulling. But what I
Oh
mean
my
is that
god, the hair pulling. I kind of suspected. I was thinking, you know what's mad, yeah? You probably think I'm actually lying here, but I knew this would happen at one point with the long hair. The long
Sorry,
hair.
what was
Do you
this? I
remember?
was just.
So
whose hair
Romero,
pulling?
Romero, I think it was Romero, pulled Cucurella's hair and
Hold
dragged
on.
him down.
No,
and he
no, no,
scored
no,
from
no,
it.
no, no. Sorry, we're stopping this. We're stopping this. We're stopping this. We're rewinding. Fuck right off. Yeah, we're moving back to the Manchester City game. We're not stopping like that.
yes. I
We're
want to
not
move back.
moving over
So-
the
So
Manchester
what
City
I
game.
wanted. Okay, so let's talk about the game itself. What I mean is that it was very, very controlled. One of like, you know what? It's what I call it is a comprehensive performance from City. There was no mistakes whatsoever.
Oh, professional at the back. Listen,
Yes, like
I
got
Nathan
bored.
Ake. Nathan Ake
hold on.
was
You lot carry on a second.
great.
Carry on.
Riyad Mahrez was fantastic coming inside. Kevin De Bruyne was 10 out of 10. Even Haaland, he didn't score, but the assist. You know what? That's the thing. Like I think they played the perfect game against a lower table team, which is you don't see that often.
I'm telling you now, it looked like City got bored. Like honestly, that second half, they came out and they just wanted to play. Like just play for the sake of playing. Like they didn't even care. They just played. It was like a training session.
hold
Let's
on,
bond
Kas,
together. a
And
little
that's
bit
what
more.
I'm
Have
saying.
you
That's
not
what
thought-
I'm saying.
Have you not thought that we're 3-0 up and it was 34 degrees? Like,
Yeah,
come
that's what
on,
I'm
bro.
saying. It's like it was like no, but generally it's like they were enjoying that second half, just playing ball. Like
it was. I think straight away. Unless anyone in the comments can tell me. Admittedly, I haven't looked. Foden, did he get a slight knock, or was it just a case of, you know what, bring him off? He's played well. Don't need to see any more. Get Grealish on. This is a perfect game to get Grealish on the pitch.
I think it was because it was really hot. You had to get your you had to get some subs. And you remember Haaland came off, Foden came off, Gundogan came off, Diaz came off, and Kyle Walker all came off.
We saw Pep use all 5 subs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Considering
and
someone that's been pushing for it for a long time, but then like usually use 1 sub a game, sometimes no subs. I actually was videoing it, saying over the top of it, ladies and gentlemen, I've been here to witness Pep Guardiola use 5 substitutes. But sorry, I'm just loading something up, and then
So one of my comments that I had is exactly what is gonna happen to about 12 to 14 teams. I said Bournemouth came out of their shells, but Kevin De Bruyne scored right away on the counter. It's like they tried, man. I think it was 2-0, and then they tried to come out, and then so it was 1-0. They thought that, you know what, maybe we can do something. They came out, boom, 2-0, game done, over. The game is over. It was kind of expected, and I didn't understand what Bournemouth wanted from the game. Did they want to defend? They went
it
behind
wouldn't
very
matter
early.
it wouldn't matter what they did. It was just the fact of quality just came about, and the quality dominated the game. The better manager, the better quality. It was always going to be that way, man. Especially in higher degrees as well. Like it was just the quality just came and showed what it's about. Bournemouth didn't have a sniff. I think they had like a few shots, but it was nothing.
I was gonna say it again here. Jack Grealish. This is the second game I watched. The second half of him is second half. I still think he is one, and this is gonna sound so weird. He is one of the lowest performers in a Pep system. He might be one of the best players to carry the ball in the Premier League, but in Pep's system, he is one of the worst guys there. This is just maybe he will be superstar for Man United, Spurs, Chelsea, for everybody. The problem with Pep's system, you really have to fit that system. You know what I mean? It's not about you. And I feel like Jack Grealish, when he plays, it's about him. It's not about the team. I'm not sure about what about you, Daps.
So sorry. So what I was going to say, I was going to bring up a video clip. 67 likes so far, 104 in here. People, I am not going to keep talking about my beautiful club. I'm not going to keep talking at all until the likes hit 75. We're on 67, which means that is 8 likes, and I will continue again. I'm going to do it now because there's 105 of you in here, and that deserves 75 likes easily. So people, it's free. there's a thumb button just below the screen. Please smash that right now, and I will check in 5 seconds. Until then, remember, after this show, stay on the channel. It will direct you over to Trafford Tunnel, where there's going to be probably another therapy session from United fans. It's always good fun to drop in there. And we are on 71, 4 likes away. So we got four more likes, and then I will continue 108. It's really that simple. Let's get 75.
3 more likes.
Oh, you watching it, Kas? Thank you. And
One more like.
One more like.
As
soon as we hit that like, I will continue.
Oh, there we go.
Right, thank you, people. It's that easy. Now watch more viewers come. Right, so pause.
Before you move on, could you please talk? Like, I saw a few Haaland. I think that's just a big. How did you was
right?
There,
So
bro,
let me
me
speak on it firstly. So I said before the game 4-0, but more importantly, I wanted a clean sheet. And Mo, you were spot on there when I said. When you said, about it being a professional performance. Shout out to Nathan Ake. Every single time Nathan Ake had to do something, he did it well. There's 1 or 2 interceptions he made where, they could have broken and just stepped across. Ake really, really impressed me. I'm not going to lie. If Ake keeps playing like that, if Diaz and Ake alongside each other keep playing like that, but in particular Ake, I think it's going to be difficult to drop him. I know Stones came on in the second half, which is a good sign. He's getting his fitness back and whatever, but you know what? If Ake's playing like that, we have to keep playing him. We can't just drop him because I've been a strong believer that Stones needs to get on top of his fitness. When Stones is fit, he in my opinion, him and Diaz is the best partnership. But Ake was really, really good. We can talk on De Bruyne, but everyone knows about De Bruyne. De Bruyne was brilliant. His goal was unbelievable. Now, Haaland. Firstly, the assist from Haaland. That was brilliant.
Who told you about the assist?
Yeah.
I did.
You did.
I did.
The assist. It was good hold up play, and then a perfect. You know what? It was almost Balotelli to Aguero-esque. Yeah. Remember for that goal where Balotelli. No one ever speaks on the fact that Balotelli kept the ball alive. The whistle could have gone. Balotelli kept the ball alive, nudged the ball over to Aguero. It was a very similar nudge because Haaland was kind of falling down and just stuck his leg out and pushed it through to Gundogan. He got the assist. Now, apart from that, me watching it and watching Haaland's runs were very good. Haaland was making those runs. Haaland had He had 2 defenders on him at all times. Every time the ball was put through to him,
and he was free.
We look at
Gundogan was free as a.
But this is it. This is great, and this is who we talking. Who was I thinking of the earlier on? I was thinking of a player. Foden should have put it across to Haaland, 100%.
And it would be a tap in, but he didn't.
Yeah, but he didn't. And
he got yelled at. He got yelled at.
Yeah.
That's why you got to take off. That's why he took him off. I remember. Do you not remember this quote, by the way? Sorry, Henry disobeyed what Pep wanted to do back at Barcelona, and then he scored a goal and he got hooked off. That's exactly what happened with Foden. He just hooked him off.
Yeah. No, 100%. And he spoke on it afterwards and said, Foden should know now. But it's true that same way everyone was saying Haaland needs to get used to the way City play. No, City need to get used to playing with a striker again, because all last season Foden was having to be that guy that would score the goals, or Sterling was having to be that guy. Now they don't have to be that guy anymore. They've got someone that they can just put the ball through to, and that is exactly what you get with Haaland. He was making the runs, he was causing mayhem, and that will leave space for your Gundogans. Look, if you look at when Aguero played for City, I've been screaming it all summer. Sterling's numbers were higher when Aguero was playing for Manchester City. Why? Because defenses were so bothered about Aguero, they weren't watching for the runs of Sterling, the runs of Gundogan, the runs of Sane, the runs of anyone playing, Walker, anyone that's just flooding that box. And now you've got that people are going to be so bothered about Haaland that, you know what, Gundogan is so clinical. And also, Gundogan's just been made our club captain, by the way.
Yeah. It's a good way to send him off.
Great.
It's a good way to send him off at the
end. It's 2 things here. It's either a good way to send him off, because it's similar to what we did with, I think, Fernandinho had it for the last 2 seasons. Alternatively, with the form that Gundogan's in at the moment, Gundogan is that guy at hitting the box. There's not many better. He knows when to hit the box at the right time to get goals. Could we see a cheeky contract extension of 1 year for Gundogan?
I think there'd be an option. I think an option would be on the table. Either you move on, or if Bernardo, maybe if Bernardo left, then there's your option for another year. Let me go get a replacement.
I've spoken it this summer that potentially we could have Gundogan and Bernardo Silva leaving the club at the same summer. Yeah, if Bernardo stays for a year, then him and Gundogan currently would probably leave the club the same summer. Alternatively, if he was to leave now, all right, let's say we go for Jude Bellingham, and let's say we get Jude Bellingham. We can't expect Jude Bellingham to come in and hit the ground running, and then all of a sudden it leaves us maybe one less. So keep Gundogan for one more year for Gundogan to rub off on Jude Bellingham. I don't know. It could be either. It could be
no one hit the ground running.
No, agreed. No, and that's why.
That's very hard system to learn, and it's a very hard system to get integrated in. So.
But Mo, it's an even harder system to learn if you haven't got Bernardo Silva or Gundogan. The way he plays, he can have another season, but you've always got to remember the key things with Gundogan is that, but bro, remember the injuries he had when he first joined us.
Yeah, but he's overcome them a bit. He's been managed so well.
Last season, he kept getting repeated back injuries. So it's one of those ones where if we end up having to play Gundogan, and this is another reason why we can't let Bernardo Silva go. If we have to play Gundogan all season, it could be a bit much. Now with Grealish, let's just move on to Grealish quick. I can get people's frustrations with him. For me, he's doing everything right that you'd expect a Pep player to do, right? As in ball retention and making sure that... But I think what we all expect is that little bit more from Grealish, which is right, 100 million. We want to see that Jack Grealish from before. And at some point, 3-0 down, 3-0 up against Bournemouth at home. Maybe come on second half, Jack, show us what Jack did last 2 seasons ago. That type of Jack. Whereas I think Jack's still so bothered about I must play the way Pep wants me to, which ultimately, do you know what? TalkSport said earlier on, this Manchester City team right now, some might say not one player in this Man City team right now, by the way, not me, but some might say not one of them would get in the best all-time Premier League team, right? But this could actually be the best ever Premier League unit. So not maybe individual players, but the way they are playing, and with Haaland could take us to a different level. Now, I think De Bruyne would get in there, but it's a valid point that it could be so fluid, and then Haaland gives us that goal-scoring threat now that's just going to maybe make the space open up that little bit more. But it was a good game. It was a professional game. Yes, I want to see more from Jack Grealish, is what I'm saying. I've said 20 GA this season. I'm going to stick by it. Foden looked really good. Gundogan looked really good. De Bruyne looked really good. And Haaland looked exactly what we expected. Like, what do we want?
Yeah, I've got a hot take, by the way. I've got a hot take. Man City could have done with someone like Sancho more, and Man United could have done with somebody like Grealish more. Somebody that can carry the ball and not lose the ball. And Sancho is the guy that they could add on the left, a bit tricky, can play ball to feet, play inside a little bit more, and he can link up with Haaland. You get the difference? I reckon that would have been more of a perfect scenario for both clubs. We should have probably got Grealish in the end. We need a player like that, but we don't. But anyways, moving on, man. Great from obviously Bournemouth. Jefferson Lerma scored one last week, own goal this week. But I think we should move on to that.
All right, so let's move. What? And there's a perfect way to segment it. How many likes are we on, Kas?
We are on 84.
All right, 84. I want 90. I want 90 likes, and I'm going to sing you a song. Blues, you're going to love this song, and you can sing along at home. So every single Manchester City fan in here, if you have not smashed the like right now, please smash the like. Get us up to 90, and I will sing a song that every single one of you can get involved with. It's sing a song with Dapstay. Come on.
You might have to sing a song. You're one of
no, bro. I'm ready. All right. If I'm one off from 90.
There you go.
Oh, no. Do you know what? Forget that. No, I want 95. I want 95 then.
Oh, 95. Sing. Damn. Oh, he's going to sing. He's actually going to sing.
I'm going to sing.
He ain't like the video. I want to hear this song.
Oh, you don't want to hear this song, brother. You don't want to hear this song at all. But Blues, come on, smash the like for a song.
Nah, someone say please no song. Someone might actually dislike it. You might get dislikes.
All right, what are we on? We'll go at 90. I don't mind going at 90 because it's a perfect segue. If you know the words, sing along. I never felt more like singing the blues. City win, United lose, oh City. You got me singing the 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4.
Wow, you actually
Anyway.
got 95 likes. So
Thank you. And now
yeah.
let's segue over to your club, the other side.
No, I
4-0
wasn't
to
going to talk
City.
about. I wasn't going to talk
No,
about
let's
Man
talk
United
about- no,
quickly.
let's
I was
talk
going to leave that to the end. But you want to talk about Man United? What do you guys want to really know about this fucking shit
8
show?
goal
of a club?
difference, eh? 8 goal difference. 4 for City, and you concede 4. And Kas, what did I say?
Yeah.
Did I not tell you? You asked me about the game. I said, not what you want after losing at home. You do not want to go to Brentford on a sunny day, 5 p.m. kickoff. All of them, or 5:30 kickoff. All of the Londoners pissed up on top of you. And what the? Yeah, it's like they were on top of De Gea, to be fair.
I don't know what.
Yes,
what's
we
here.
haven't
Actually,
talked about United. Can I say what I think about United? That's maybe a different.
Please do.
I watched a lot of shows, right? I want different perspective. Number one is Ten Hag was not supposed to play Ericsson as a regista in this game, but he did. That's number one. Number two, Maguire. It's not about the price tag. There are things that I see in the game. The positioning for the fourth goal, when he was looking at Ivan Toney running behind him, and he's looking right at Ericsson, and he sees Ivan Toney right next to him running, and he didn't even move to cover him. That means the guy is not even focused. And it's not about 80 million. It can happen to 5 million, 10 million, but you cannot do that in a professional game in the Premier League. This is number two. Forget the first, second, third goal. These are mistakes. That goal, positioning wise, the guy had no idea what's around him. You know, like when they tell fullbacks, you have to know where your winger is. He had no idea where the forward is. He couldn't look around. That's on him personally. That's not on the manager, by the way. That is him by himself. That is.
You all know it's not the manager.
Okay.
Every Man United fan knows it's not the manager. It's just the personnel that
the
he's got
manager
at
made
his
some
disposal.
mistakes, bro. The manager made some mistakes. The number two, the numbers. I know that this narrative, Man United fans don't want to talk about. Ronaldo cannot play high-level Premier League anymore in terms of getting involved in the game. He can't. He is now a number 9 inside the 18, and he has to accept it. But nobody wants to talk about this. They say because he scored 18 goals last year and because you don't have a goal scorer. But he hurts the rest of the team. You know what when you said like he can score 18 goals, but the rest of the team score 5. But if he goes out, you might score more as a team. He did this. He did this. And he has to accept it. He has to be let go. The contract has to be terminated, or he has to ride the bench. This is what forget the 4, forget what happened. Like, it's gonna get better because Ten Hag is gonna learn who to play and who not to play. He's gonna learn. He has to know, right? By now, he will have to know I can't play this, I can't play that in this position. But some of the stuff that happened in the game showed me that this team is not about now. Forget the Glazers and all what they do, and forget Ten Hag. This team is not a team. It's just a bunch of individuals that were put together on a pitch that they don't care about each other. Bruno Fernandes doesn't care about anybody else. He only cares about himself. Only cares about himself. He only worries about himself. Maguire is only worried about the England call for the World Cup, and he's not focused in the game. He is so what is it called? Like, he's not focused. He's like thinking about something else completely. This guy Martinez, yeah, we talked about it. They targeted him for the long balls. They targeted him. He's very aggressive, this guy. And I like the aggressiveness, yeah, but that can be on a Sunday league. It cannot be in the Premier League. I'm very sorry. At this level of if this guy played in Man City, Martinez, probably he would be one of the best players because he can play the ball on the ground. He's very aggressive. But the problem is you don't. You are targeted. Martinez is targeted. People, again, new signing, only 2 games, but he's targeting in the first 2 games. So, and I think Ten Hag protected him by taking him out. But he didn't take him out because he was bad. He was protecting him because he knew it's going to get worse. And he put Varane on, and Varane is a big guy, Varane. This is what it is. Luke Shaw should not play for Man United. Flat out.
No, he shouldn't.
If the problem is...
Oh, he should.
The problem is this guy, the manager of the English team, and what's his name? I totally forgot his name.
Southgate.
Is going to call him up for the World Cup again. And now the people are going to think he's good enough. That's the problem. because he played
No,
the
he needs
Euro.
to
And people
go.
said, he had a good Euro. He had a good Euro. Had a
No, he needs to
freaking
go.
7 games.
He needs to go. Shaw needs to go, and it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. And all I can really say is like now Marcel's back. At least that's one plus. That's one plus. Now we're seeing. Now I don't know why Ghana is leaving before Scott McTominay. Apparently Ghana's going to be going for like 20, 25 million, and I'm thinking, right, that's now because it goes to show that Man United are broke and we can't actually pay for Rabiot and this whole supposed De Jong thing that keeps coming out about he actually is going to be joining Man United. I don't know, allegedly. So if you put the money down for there, now they need Rabiot money. Rabiot money is Ghana money. That is the way it works.
Rabiot's coming, right, Kas? This morning he showed a video and there was something about him coming.
Yeah, it looks like Rabiot's coming, but at the same time, now we need De Jong more than ever, like more than you believe. So, anyways, on that note, I don't know what's going to happen there, and it's pissing me off. It needs to hurry up and happen now. But this report, Alex Crook put his. Alex Crook and Mark Goldbridge have put their reps on the line, saying they've both been told, but as well that apparently he could be a Man United. He will be a Man United player, or should be a Man United player before the Liverpool game. Can you imagine that? So now people's careers with their reps are going to get ended, or they're going to actually boost.
So you're going to lose 3 instead of 5 when you come.
Here's the thing, right? So when United went 1-0 down, I think we all found it funny. And then what followed, we also all found funny. But if I step away and look at it, you know what it is, yeah? Man United right now are such a confidence team that they don't need I said it, Kas. I said the last thing you needed, yeah, was to, after losing against Brighton at home, was to then go and play Brentford away. And I was tweeting away Saturday during the United game, and I actually, if you deep it, yeah, this is what I mean. This is the last thing Manchester United need, because I feel they get 1 or 2 wins. I'm sure Ten Hag can build some momentum, but the problem is the 2 losses so far. Their next game is Liverpool, right?
Go on, keep saying them.
The game after that is Southampton away, right? Now
you might get something from that.
You might. I think I might have put that as a draw, possibly, yeah.
But guess what? Southampton are a pressing team.
But then after that, you've got Leicester away, right? Then after that, you've got Arsenal at home. Now, if Arsenal continue this form, that could actually be your turning point. Joking aside, Arsenal at home could be your turning point, because that could be the one whereas the other teams you expected almost to fix up and go and get a result. Whereas Arsenal, if Arsenal continue that form, there'll be less expectations, but you could get the players up for that game. But then after that, you've got Palace away, right? Not great. Leeds at home, another big battle, because Leeds Man United will always be a battle. Everton away, Newcastle at home, Tottenham at home, Chelsea away, West Ham at home.
And then that's where it pretty much leads
to... sorry, and I missed out. Sorry, after Leeds away, you've got Man City away. After Leeds at home, you've got Man City away. Now, you look at that run of games, it's like United need to turn this round as soon as possible. Or, joking aside, the 10 Hag, 9 Hag, 8 Hag, 7 Hag, 6 Hag, 5 Hag, 4 Hag, 3 Hag, 2 Hag, 1 Hag, take off. It's that they need to get out of
when
this
does
run.
he get sacked? When does he get sacked?
He walks.
What happened? I get it. He doesn't get sacked. When would they throw the line? How many games?
No, they don't. It don't matter, because you know why they can't sack him, right? It's because it will show up the board about what they truly are again, and to the sponsors and everything. It will show them up, because if you don't win a game in like 6, 7, 8 games, you're still gonna stay in the position. Bro, I'll keep him there. I'm not joking. I told you already. I would not care if we finish 18th. I would get relegated or anything. As long I keep telling you, man, I'm being dead serious. The lower we finish, the better it is for us fans in the future. That's facts, bro. Unless there's some serious bidders that want to come in mid or something, a serious buyer wants to come buy Man United. It don't matter where it is. Until this man hasn't been backed, he's still not even getting his players, and we still need another 3 players, and we still got less than 3 weeks before the transfer. Rabiot is coming great. De Jong might be coming great, but then we need at least an attacker. We need something. Something. And you know what? You sent me something yesterday. You know what's mad? Most of these players, we pay out the most wages to everybody in the Premier League. You know? It's mental. About over 200 million.
But Kas, more importantly on that, the fact that Liverpool actually pay out more on salaries than Man City do. That's mad, because apparently Liverpool have a really good wage structure that makes sure that, you know,
Oh,
That
really?
was interesting. Yeah, Liverpool were higher, bro. Liverpool were higher. And
Well, I
Liverpool,
suspected that anyways when you got Zinchenko on 20 grand.
but just the last thing I was going to say is, I think it was the last goal. Was it the third or fourth goal? No, I think it was the third. The counter. Remember it?
Yeah.
Really good defending that started the move off from Brentford. Really good defending.
I think that was the fourth goal,
He just stayed on his feet.
Bueno,
He just literally stepped in front. But did that not look like old school Man United, that counter?
Oh, yeah. Like simple Rooney up to Tevez or something, or
the
Ronaldo.
Pass from, I never knew Ivan Toney had passes like that in him. What a pass,
that was a great ball.
That was De Bruyne vibes, that pass. It was unbelievable.
It
reminded me of old school United.
You know what needs to happen next game, though? I think now is a time you can say, I need to drop Maguire. I need to drop Luke Shaw. I need to start changing the personnel up a little bit more because some players are fit and they're ready to go. And there's some players that are way better than others. And we need to try something. Again, it's like, he's going to have to keep experimenting with the team until he finds it right, until there's the actual balance. Now you want to get rid of Garner. If you're going to get rid of Garner and it's being reported with Fabrizio and the rest of it, that just means Rabiot's coming in. That just means that's going to come. And now, if his wages are high, there's going to be a shitstorm on Twitter. There's going to be a massive shitstorm about it because this is a guy that's, I don't know, they've been called a bit of a leech or something like that. I don't know. But Rabiot's better than all we got. That's the maddest thing as a 6 or anything. But he's still not a 6. He's just about can do a 6.
He's better than everybody
better
other than Eriksen.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing Eriksen shouldn't be doing that role. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. We need a new goalkeeper more than I thought. Because you know what's mad?
I told you.
You know what's mad? You said it yourself. Maguire took up the position. Okay, Maguire, you're in the box. They're waiting to press you. Do something. Change your position a little bit. Come out a little bit further. If you just come out a little bit further, add to the edge a little bit. Because if you see Martinez, he was in the correct position. Maguire wasn't. Delo's ready to get pressed. Shaw's ready to get pressed. Now your kicking ability is coming into play, mate. Now there's going to be a big, massive gap in the middle of the field. What can you do with it? Ping it to somebody. Bruno, come deep. Ronaldo, do your thing. Or Sancho, typically through pre-season, it's being kicked to the flanks and one of the wingers have picked it up. That hasn't happened. These players have bottled it. And as Daps correctly said, these players, it's a confidence team right now. There's no mentality in that team. And we do need to rip up Ronaldo's contract, to be fair. We need to save some money as well because we're broke. Man United are actually broke. I promise you, we have hardly got any money. That's why Glazers took out 30 million money this year. Not 11, 30, 28 to be exact, I believe. Because they're broke as well. The Glazers are actually going broke, and so they're going to continue to go broke, and hopefully they do, because they ain't got shit. They ain't got shit. But other than that, I don't know, man. I'll be up there at the protest if there's going to be a protest, or I'll be walking on the pitch or something like that. I'll be documenting it.
Yeah, I document it, and listen. This is to anyone at all that wants to say that game-going fans are to blame because they're backing the Glazers. No. Game-going fans are going to the game to back the players and the team, right? Because that stadium, those seats, home or away, will be sold out no matter what. This is Manchester United. They will be sold out no matter what. If it's not to United fans, it will be to tourists. We spoke on it. So non-game going fans that want to say, oh, all you game going fans that are supporting the club, you're to blame because you're not forcing the Glazers out. No, that's your agenda because you're not going to the game. I'm not saying there's any issue with you not going to the game. We all have reasons. Listen, until last season, I had a period of not going to see City too much. My own personal reasons. Everyone has their own personal reasons for not going to games, which is fine. But non-game going fans using that to go at game going fans, don't do it to support your own agenda. Just be hands up. I'm not going to games for this reason. Don't try and make people feel bad because they're supporting their club. Trust me, they don't want to spend all their money, travel all the way up to Manchester. It's a long way for some of them to watch their team lose. So don't do that to your own fan base.
I feel like we should move on anyway from a bit of a negative thing to more maybe a positive thing.
No, it's not negative
man.
for me, bro. It's not negative for me.
It's all right, man. It's all right. It's all right, man. But Arsenal v Leicester City, Jesus really came alive that game. He scored an absolute banger as well. And actually, Martinelli scored a very nice goal as well. Yeah.
Yeah. It was,
so it's Arsenal are looking really sharp. But they did still concede 2.
They did concede 2, but, it's Leicester. Kas, you made a really good point in the group chat the other day about So I think not in the group chat. Sorry, it was on a stream I was watching while I was driving back. In fact, on the Arsenal stream, where you said that Leicester potentially have a better midfield than Arsenal, but Arsenal completely overrun Leicester's midfield, and that's because one of the most important attributes that people always fail to remember is mentality. And right now, Arsenal's mentality is a lot better than Leicester's. That's why they're winning these games. That Jesus, 2 goals, 2 assists. Who needs Haaland, eh? Who needs Haaland?
I don't know, man.
I'm joking. But, you know, the first goal, man, let's talk on it. Woo! That is a confidence player, right?
Yeah, boy.
You don't want to talk on Arsenal, do you, Kas?
No, I don't mind.
Do you want to talk on the Jesus goal?
It was a bad boy goal, top bins, isn't it?
I've different notes, but yeah, I said it is. Jesus was absolutely great outside the 18. You know that goal? They touched the ball 4 times between him and Martinelli before he scored, which just shows what this guy Arteta wants to do with these these players. Xhaka was always on the left, and Zinchenko was coming inside. It's the position exchange that happens with Arsenal. I loved it. And then Gabriel Jesus is, man. People wrote him out last game because he didn't score, and then he came with, as Dap said, 2 goals, 2 assists. You can't get better than this from a forward. You can't get better than this. This is the best output for a forward ever. Yeah. Like in a game like this against Leicester, which is they're not a pushover team. They are good, but indeed he was shit. Again, the other thing as I want to talk about, which is I'm just gonna say that, and then Fofana is not worth 80 million. This will be another Maguire. He's good. I'm not saying he's Maguire, but the risk of paying 80 million for Fofana is too high. And if Chelsea do this might turn out to be pretty bad. Martinelli had him really, really bad. Like, oh my God, man. It was so bad that every time he'd go at him one-on-one, the guy would just shake and shit himself. Fofana. It was so bad. And this is Martinelli, right? This is not Sterling. This is not Grealish. This is not Mahrez. This is Martinelli. You know what I mean? He's great, Martinelli and all, but for you to be considered one of the best defenders in the league and for your club to want 80 million, you got to be better than this. Now, James Maddison, class. The goal was really good. It's a mistake from Ramsdale, but Maddison was so good. He has to be surrounded by better players. I'm not sure what you guys think about that. The players, they're not good for Leicester. They're not performing, and I'm not sure.
I don't know. Are we being a bit harsh on Fofana though? Because I get it, but he's just come back from a long injury. It might take him some time.
But that's 80 million. You know what?
80 million, it's a risk. Yeah.
And he's still young, and he's still very, very young, and he's got a lot of time to build upon that.
I'm not saying he's a bad defender. That's what I said, because I said he is maybe a 30, 40 million defender, right? But to pay 80 million, to ask for 80 million for
40 million?
someone like Fofana, huh?
Wow, 40 million is a bit low. It's a bit low.
Why? It's like Ake. Is he better than Ake?
Yes, I rate him more than Ake.
Okay. Now, do you know what? That's a really good point. I'm sorry, I've got to step in here. And I'm a big Fofana fan. Massive Fofana fan. You know it, yeah? But what's he done to prove that he's better than Ake?
Exactly. Thank you so much.
It's just on the eye and everything like that. What you see as well, it's just like you can, because that's how you judge a player.
All right, but have you ever judged him in? Hold on, but have you ever judged him in the Premier? Have you ever judged him in the Champions League?
Not really, no. But I feel like he's got the qualities to do, because we're all judging Saliba like the same way we're going to be judging the Fofana. Fofana is a very good defender.
I'm not taking the Saliba thing, Kas. I'm not taking the Saliba. The guy played in League One and can play 2 games. Come on. Diaz, when he came, and Dap said this 55 times, he had to judge Diaz after at least a season. We're not going to call Saliba a world-class defender because he played 2 good games against Leicester and Crystal Palace, right? It doesn't work like this. It shouldn't.
And it shouldn't work as well. Like this, you know? But I just feel like Fofana in the back 3 with Chelsea as well and all that kind of stuff. I feel like he can only improve, man.
Do you know what? I'm not going to disagree with you. Yeah, 8 million. It's a risk. All I'm going to say is it's a risk. Now, it could work because I do think he's a good defender, but it is a risk. I can understand why they might have been looking at Ake for 45 and then Fofana at 80 and think, you know what? We'll go on the 45 and not risk this one. Let's not go for a risk on this one. But it's what it is. They can't get Ake because we don't want to sell him. So, people, there's 111 of you in here. The likes are running very close, so thank you very much. But we want more. So anyone that's new here and hasn't liked it yet, below the screen there's a thumb. If you could just give it a gentle tap, it will help the algorithms push it out to a few more people. Next
Fofana is French, people. He's not English. Fofana is French.
Yeah.
No, but he's talking about English clubs. He's talking about English clubs.
Oh, okay.
But
He's like, they know Chelsea need a defender, but that's why they're demanding 80 million. Leicester are smart.
Look, what I would say is right now is with Jesus and with Arsenal, you've got the perfect combination as far as I've said it all summer to everyone that wanted to ask me about Jesus and can he score this many goals. I said, look, all I can go by is when he was being played through the centre week in, week out, which was his first season at City. He arrived, he scored 9 in 11. After that, he's either been playing second fiddle to Aguero, so playing maybe 2-3 games, then being dropped, or being played out wide. So I can't talk about his clinicalness because when he was on a run of games, yes, he was clinical. If you keep him playing through the middle, week in, week out, he will keep scoring. As long as Arsenal keep winning, keep scoring, Jesus' confidence is going to stay high. And, you know, I honestly believe the mentality of him and Zinchenko is rubbing off on the rest of that team. Also, let's give a shout out to the referee. And let's also give a shout out to Mike Dean for...
And also Anthony Taylor.
Was it Anthony Taylor?
No, for the Chelsea's first game.
Oh, for the Chelsea Taylor. Well, we moved. That's a perfect segue. So the last thing on the Arsenal one is, you know what? Salute to Mike Dean for going, no, pulling him back over and saying it wasn't a penalty because it wasn't a penalty. It's good to see it. And yeah, Vardy, you didn't get away with that one because Vardy's really good at doing them type of things, isn't he? So, and then we move on to the game that I know Mo wants to talk about the most.
Okay,
the West Ham game.
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm joking.
Did you guys watch the West Ham game? Anybody watched it?
Yeah, I did. I watched it. I saw it. I watched the whole thing. That's not Forest striker. Owoniyi, or whatever his name is. Owoniyi, I don't know how to say his name. Someone correct me. He's going to be a problem this year. He's going to be a big problem.
But what did you reckon about West Ham? What did you think about West Ham?
I said this on Friday to Kas Mo. Said this to Friday on Kas Mo. When I was speaking about Newcastle, and Kas was saying, what about West Ham? I said, I'm one of the people that out is not convinced on West Ham. For me, I think David Moyes is boxing. I think David Moyes is... Sorry, that's probably not the way of putting it. I think David Moyes is overperforming with that squad, in my opinion. I don't think his squad is as good as, say, Leicester's squad. I think David Moyes with Brendan Rodgers' team might do a better role. I think West Ham could surprise a lot of people and maybe drop out of the top 8.
I agree.
I wouldn't be surprised West Ham about 10th.
The last thing I want to say, yes. My thing about West Ham is that I thought that for some reason they came to the game not wanting it as much as Forest. Forest came to the game, played with very high intensity, and it looked like these players wanted it. And West Ham were like thinking that we're the team that battled for top 6, top 7. We should win this game without us playing. And it proved that this can't happen in the Premier League. You'll need to go to the game and actually play to win the game. You can't just win it because you're West Ham So, and then Nottingham Forest, 2 wins out of 2. Who's tipping them to drop now?
Do you know what, Mo?
They play good. They play very well, man.
Yeah,
they did. Do you know there's another thing? And this. We've got it out of the way. After tonight, we've got it out of the way. I'm pretty certain we have. Last week was Fulham's first game at home, right? Yesterday was Forest's first game at home. Saturday was Brentford's first game at home. But in particular for Forest and for Fulham, when it's a team, and I think Bournemouth's first game was at home as well, and they got a result, didn't they?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, newly promoted teams, first game at home, nice summer's day, yeah. It's not the time you want to be playing them. Do I think Fulham at Fulham against Liverpool in November get that result? No, I don't. Do I think that Brentford on a Saturday kickoff in April against United get that result? Maybe, to be fair, right now, actually. But But with Forest, listen, Forest had not played in the top flight for something like 23 years, yeah, and they are twice Champions League winners. That fan base was waiting for yesterday. And you could see when they scored that goal, the whole place erupted. That's 23 years of
West
waiting.
Ham did get unlucky though. They did get unlucky. They missed the penalty.
They did.
I don't know what.
No, they didn't miss. Henderson was
Rice.
good, man. Henderson was fucking good.
The Henderson was good. No, the Henderson was immense. Yeah, but Declan Rice should not be taking penalties. That was a shit penalty for one. They hit. I think Benrahma hit the post or the bar twice as well.
Yeah,
they were very unlucky. They were very unlucky.
Not just the bar, bro. He hit the underside of the bar both times. They were like bounced down. VAR would have been checked to see if they bounced over the line.
Skamaka should have came on way earlier as well, man. He made a difference, but it was just too little, too late. But yeah, man. Anyway, but the main point of it all now, other than the Forest, obviously great win. Chelsea, Spurs, great draw against Chelsea at the Bridge.
Well,
robbery.
This is Mo's moment.
Let me get this out of the way. Number one, Thomas Tuchel kind of like had the perfect plan, and Harry Kane, even though he scored, I tweeted he was shit. His first touch was really bad. Thiago Silva got the best out of him. Every 50-50, Thiago Silva won. Koulibaly is immense. He's a great
monster.
Like the guy is, and I said it. Premier League people don't watch a lot of Serie A. This guy is one of the best one-on-one defenders you'll ever see. I know that Salah, but this is Mo Salah, at his best season. But this guy, Koulibaly, man, is amazing.
Monster.
Forget the defensive part. The guy can carry the ball forward, can play with both feet, can actually pass with both feet. It's ridiculous, right? So enough with the love for Koulibaly. But to be honest, Antonio Conte shat himself. Forget everything. Forget him being tough and all this stuff that people talk about. Tactically, he has one thing and it didn't work out. And he shat himself. And when he switched to 4 in the back, they were exposed big time. Twice, Loftus-Cheek was 1-on-1 with one defender inside the 18 from the right-hand side. That's because they're not used to play 4 in the back. And they had to switch to 4 in the back, and they were nowhere to be found. Thomas Tuchel, though, again, played really well, but not getting a result. You remember, like, he played some games like this last year, and he's gotten a result of 1-0. You get 1-0 when you're playing like this against smaller teams. But again, Spurs, they get punished, and they got punished, right?
Yeah, they did.
You remember I said that Reece James will play right center back in the preview.
Yeah, he did.
They laughed at me. They laughed at me.
He did swap over with. He swapped over with Loftus-Cheek. It was mad what Tuchel's plans had, but Tuchel had it pinpoint. And we did predict this as well. Pinning back the wing backs, and they were poor.
Yeah,
because
Spurs Loftus-Cheek was not a wing back. Loftus-Cheek was a midfielder. And they were playing 4. People didn't realize it was 3 in the back on paper, but it was actually 4. Reece James was really high on the pitch. Him and Cucurella. And Cucurella is going to bench Chilwell.
All right, sorry, that Cucurella corner, yeah. Can anyone remember a Mahrez goal for City? I know people in the comments, City fans, you'll remember a De Bruyne corner to Mahrez last season, where he just it was slightly more on the edge of the box, but just dinked it over everyone. Mahrez ran onto it and just scored. Very, very similar. The Cucurella one, the way he found Koulibaly, perfect. Also, I don't suppose, did any of you see the go on, read that one up first.
Yeah, big up Ben, man.
Appreciate
big up, man.
the
Love
support.
Massively
appreciate
massively appreciate.
Are we going to talk about the referee at all? And I'm going to say you guys say your opinion.
Just want to say on the Reece, did you see the Reece James cross that Havertz
missed? Again,
I didn't want to say miss because it was.
No, but he connected well, Daps. He connected well, but yeah. But
would a number 9 have connected better?
Haaland missed a sitter like this preseason, so it's fine. So don't be harsh on Havertz.
Wow.
Luckily, Reece James scored after that.
You know,
luckily, Reece James scored after.
I'm being honest. I like Havertz.
Kas,
to be honest,
remind me to start watching Inter Milan.
Number one. At number 9 is supposed to be there, and he was there. That's number 1. Okay, so he's there behind the defender, right on the crosses path, right? Him connecting with the left foot and not scoring is a different thing, right? Nunez missed stuff like this. Everybody would miss stuff like this. But to be honest, they still need a number 9. But
All right, no,
it's not a mistake. It's not a
But-
mistake
but
from him.
No, but bro,
It is a
so
mistake.
if Nunes missed it or Haaland missed it, would you pull it up? If they missed it, would you mention
Of course
it?
you would. Of course you would. It would be a
Yeah.
compilation about his whole game. He actually played very well, Kai Havertz, that game, in my opinion.
But he's a
yeah, you know
dick.
what? I think
you see?
Sterling. It's very relevant because if you watch Twitter, right, or Instagram, like I can tell you now, I saw a lot of talk of Sterling missing 1 or 2 chances, but then I went back and watched the game. I think Sterling played all right. I think Sterling created a lot.
Is there better?
Yeah,
Is there
yeah,
best
I think Sterling created quite a few chances. Sterling did his role. You know what? It's quite funny. What I'll say I've taken from the Premier League so far this season is you take Manchester City players of the last couple of seasons out of Manchester City and put them in another side. Fuck me, they shine. Pause. But they really do, because you're looking at Sterling, you're thinking, do you know what?
I disagree.
Who are you disagreeing on?
I
Who are you disagreeing on?
With
All right,
you,
so
with you.
Sterling.
No,
you didn't think
about
Sterling looked good
Man
yesterday?
City. About Man City players shining.
All right.
in
So
different-
cool.
yeah.
So far, Sterling was Sterling good yesterday?
At 2 games.
Okay, cool.
Again,
So far,
it's-
like I said, Mo, I did say so far.
Okay. In my
So,
opinion, there is a pep tax, which is he
Okay,
makes the
so
players better.
so far, has Sterling been one of Chelsea's best players?
I don't think he's gonna score half of the goals he
No.
scored. for
That's
Man City.
come on. Direct questions. The perfect question needs the perfect
He's
answer.
so good.
Comes
He's
from the
good,
perfect
but he's
question.
not great.
No.
He's good. He's
No,
not great.
bro, you saying he's good? My question was: so far, has Sterling been one of Chelsea's best players?
Yeah, but they
Okay,
have
cool. No, hold
good-
up. No,
how many games?
I said so far, young man. I said so far. So far, has Zinchenko been one of Arsenal's best players?
Yeah, yes. But
Okay,
the whole
so
team is
far-
good.
so
But that's
hold
what
on,
I'm
hold
saying.
on.
The whole team
So
is
far,
good. Dad.
so far, has Jesus been one of
Okay, hold
Arsenal's
on.
best players?
Xhaka has been one of the best players at Arsenal. Okay.
Goalposts are moving, young man. Listen, all I'm saying is, Mo, I'm on to you. I'm going to start watching Inter Milan now as well. And yeah, I see you. I see you coming for Pep. I see you coming for Haaland. Pause.
You guys, you
on
don't
both.
understand my
but-
point. I'm actually praising Pep when I say that. When I say that,
Praise our
I'm
players
praising
as
the
well.
manager.
It's not
I
just
say
about Pep.
the manager is actually one of the best managers to bring the best out of players ever. I've never seen someone that can elevate the level of a player like this. He makes the player 10
bro.
times better. And
And
that's
that's why
only
when they
credit to
leave,
him.
no, but and that's kind of what I'm saying. That from the back, look, when Zinchenko came into Manchester City, would you ever have said that he could go to Arsenal and be one of their best players in the first 2 games of the Premier League? Because you want that caveat in there. No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah,
right?
because the team is so bad.
But Pep has taken
the team is-
Zinchenko
listen to me, the
and
team
turned
is
Zinchenko
bad,
into a
but-
player.
Anybody's gonna play better than Lacazette.
No, currently, bro.
Wow.
All right. You know what? On paper, if we look at this, you're talking about how Pep changes players. And I'm saying to you, if you take Zinchenko to when he arrived at City and then take what has come out after playing several seasons under Pep, means he can go into the Arsenal team and look like one of their best players. Again, Raheem Sterling, same thing, that Pep is changing players to they go to other clubs. And from what they've learned playing for Manchester City, James Milner is another prime example.
You know what?
for
I
me.
agree with you. You know what? I'm gonna. I'm gonna change the way I say it. The players that leave Man City are not gonna have the same output at City. They might be very, very good, but because of Pep's system, your output is doubled or something like this. Is that better for you?
I don't think we're disagreeing anymore. I think we're just coming with different points. Anyway, it's fine
but
for us to
that's-
disagree.
maybe I said it.
makes good
Maybe I said
TV.
it. Maybe I said it in a different way. Maybe I said it in the wrong way.
No, you didn't. You didn't. I just
Players-
think it's interesting because players that are leaving City, I'm now excelling at other clubs where maybe they hadn't been excelling at City. They're now excelling elsewhere. I mean, Sterling probably did excel at City, to be fair. So that's not a good point. But anyway, anything else we need to talk on?
The referee.
Oh,
Did you guys think it's a foul at all? Did you guys think it's a foul?
Of course
at
it was a
all? Or
foul. Yeah, it
Havertz?
was a foul.
Hold on.
Yes.
Which one?
The first.
Oh,
goal.
we talk about the Cucurella thing. Yeah, it was a foul.
No,
For me, it was
I'm
a
talking about
foul.
the first goal first. You know what? Forget the foul because I thought it's a mistake, but the problem
It's
is
never
it's
a
not
foul.
clear and obvious. It's not. They can't bring it back. But the offside is unforgivable. There is a rule, by the way,
Maybe.
about the offside. You draw a line between the goalkeeper and the ball, a triangle, and if any player falls in that triangle, it's offside. In the law, it is offside. They didn't just want to ruin the game. It was clear offside on Richarlison. He was right in the line between the ball and Mendy. It's definitely offside. There is no way around it. I can see it 55 times it's offside. For the second goal, for people to understand the law.
Sorry, on the first one, that was the Richarlison one, yeah?
Yes.
See, I was initially more thinking, was that a handball?
Huh?
So the Richarlison one, the initial, I'm sure it's right. The first goal was where there was a shot.
Højbjerg shot the ball to the corner.
Yeah, right. But before that, there was a shot and it rebounded off of a Chelsea
it was
player.
chest. It was chest.
It was chest, right? Okay, but that was because it was in real time. I was thinking that was more of the offside. I think it's. Look, I'm a strong believer.
The law is
with
the
offside.
law, Gaps. The law is
no,
the law.
I agree. Oh, I agree with you. I personally feel like when people say, "Is someone interfering with play?" In my personal opinion, right? If I'm part of a defensive unit defending my goal, and someone is on the pitch, they're interfering with play potentially, because mentally I could be wondering what run they're going to make. So I think the offside one, they need to be a lot clearer with it. Like you've just explained a rule. Does anyone else know that rule?
The referees should know. It's a triangle from the goalkeeper to the ball, and then everybody in between is in the eye line of the goal. It's simple. I don't know why. I don't know why in the VAR didn't even think about it, because the ball went to the corner. And by the way, the law doesn't say it didn't matter if the goalie was going to get to it or not. That's not in the law, bro. It's a penalty.
Yeah, but it goes to show though, Spurs can, even when they play really rubbish, they're getting a result at somewhere that they haven't won it in. So they didn't win, they drew, but they haven't scored in over 3 years. Yeah, that's atrocious.
I didn't
see
that.
That doesn't take away the goal, by the way. That doesn't take away the goal, by the way, because it's a dead ball.
I didn't see the head ball.
It's a red card.
It's a dead ball. It's a red card, but doesn't take away the goal, right? Chelsea fans wanted the goal to be chopped off, and like, you can't, man. It's a red card outside of the goal. It has nothing to do with it. It was supposed to be.
Oh, it's like it's a bit like it's a bit
Oh, you don't do that, man. You don't do that.
No,
honestly.
But here's the thing: it's
players
like
you get held accountable for that.
Well, but it's like when we played Atletico, and Savic literally was dragging Phil Foden along the floor by his shirt, right? And got nothing for that. Like, I'm sorry, those type of things shouldn't happen, because ultimately it is showing. And the other one's what's his name? Fulham guy. I don't want to Mitrovic. He probably should have been sent off for that as well. He was getting up in someone's face, pushing his head up in their face and whatever. The other guy got a yellow for it. Mitrovic got, I believe, a yellow for the tackle, but then didn't get a yellow for getting up in the guy's, another yellow for getting up in the guy's face, like literally pushing the head against him. But it's what it is. Listen, we all know referees are going to be controversial.
No, but no, but not like this. He has to get suspended. I know that the Premier League don't do that, but to be honest, this was brutal from all of them. To not give red card to Romero for doing this, for pulling someone's hair, and you have VAR, and it's just, I'm sorry. It has to be. It shouldn't be given a foul. By the way, it's not a foul. You can't go back and give fouls.
No, you can give it's not a foul, because you know why? Because it's never a foul. Like that one.
but just finally on the game itself. Look, it was exactly probably what. It was an interesting one. Look, I thought maybe it was a bit early for Chelsea. I thought Tottenham and Conte were going to go in there, and I thought Chelsea is still, shall we say, a team in transition. But now I think
serious. Are people serious in the comment? There's no. You're pulling someone's hair like this, and you don't want suspensions. What? This is the definition of violent conduct.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I
do see Kukurea now. He needs to tie his hair up now, probably in future, I rection.
I mean, it's like this, but yeah. The funniest bit for me was the handshake at the end. Yeah, and hold tight. I think it's not Davey. Who was it? Hold on, I need to remember his name now. He posted something earlier on. Please smash a like, people, while I find it. There it is. Baz. Hold tight, Baz, Newcastle fan, who posted a picture of him doing that and put 1, 2, 3, 4, who I declare a thumb war. Yeah, because the way they were holding hands was like they were proper trying to. But it was weird because you could just tell both of them, yeah, are red-blooded males that didn't want to back down, because both of them went to shake each other's hands, but both of them wanted to grip each other a bit long, and that's where it ended up. They're both like just. I didn't realize they had previous stuff. Have they got previous? Have they got previous, Mo?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Red Talk Sport was making out like they've got previous.
Conte has.
I know
is
Conte's got
happy
previous with Chelsea.
with everybody. Like, no, I thought Chelsea fans were really nice to Antonio Conte. Azpilicueta was talking to him, trying to calm him down. Conte is left with a good relation with, like, they sacked him, yeah, but with the players and the fans, they liked him because he got them the league. You know what I mean? Like, he won them the league. Yeah. It's Thomas Tuchel. I don't know, but Thomas Tuchel was. But did you see Conte's tweet after the game?
No.
Go check Antonio Conte's
that's hilarious. That is so
Twitter,
hilarious, honestly.
Twitter account. He tweeted about
check his story. Check his story.
Yes.
Sorry, on what account?
Didn't he say, I didn't see you running after
Twitter
the
account.
game like
I
this?
mean, Insta account.
Like this.
Yeah, his Insta account on his story. Go check it. It's actually hilarious.
I will do. I'll check it afterwards. But yeah, listen, second weekend of football done.
No, it's not done. It's not done. There is a game happening in 3 hours.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that slightly.
I can't. I don't know whether I won't watch it. I won't watch it.
Yeah, I just want to see Palace do something. I just want to see.
I don't
Palace
watch Liverpool games, bro. I don't watch Liverpool games. Why would I watch Liverpool games? The only two I watched Liverpool. Well, last season I had to watch them a few too many times, but generally I watch 2 Liverpool games: City home, City away. If we play them in other cups, I watch that. But I prefer to not watch teams that are our rivals that actually are quite good, because it's usually a foregone conclusion. So what's the point in watching it?
That's going to be a very, very fun game to watch today.
I really hope Palace do something, man. Honestly, just to ease the pain for Man United, just that little bit. But anyways, guys, it's been your boy Kas, it's been your boy Mo, been your boy Daps as well. Obviously, second episode of the Chronicles, and we'll be back next week, pretty much exactly the same time. And yeah, man. Actually, no, I won't be around next week. I won't be around next week Monday, so it'll be Mo.
Neither will I.
Maybe Daps. Oh,
neither will
then
I.
It's going to be Mo then. It's going to be Mo and probably Ty.
Barcelona. Yeah, but I mean, look, depending on what day I fly to Barcelona. If I fly on Sunday, I'll do it. I'll do it from, because I'm planning on doing a few streams from over there, to be fair. But if I fly on the Monday, I won't be able to do it. So I'll let you know, Mo. And if not, Mo can get maybe few of his people on.
Maybe we'll see. Yeah. Bilal, if you're here, man, it'd be good to get you on.
No, get
Double A and Bilal as well. That'd
Anyway.
be good. That'd be good panel.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Anyways, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and most importantly, the notification bell. It just tells you when we go live. But either way, this will stay on this video. When it ends, it will say play video. Go show Ty some love and go call him every name under the sun if you wish. So, but yeah, in a bit.